Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So we do have a card that just came right out. This is healing. Okay. So some of you may resonate with this reading, some of you may not. The parts that don't, that is meant for somebody else at that point. Also, some of you may feel that the roles are reversed. The roles are actually not reversed. We do tend to exchange energy, just like we exchange habits. Sometimes we pick up on other people's habits. We can also pick up on their energy as well. Their energy becomes our energy. So some of you may feel that this might be your reading, that you are feeling this, but that's not the case. I'm actually channeling, looking into what the person is that you are connecting with, what it is that they're feeling and thinking. Now, actually, there are some of you out there who may think that this is also a message that they're sending to you. This is not exactly something that they want to send. I'm basically looking into the feelings and emotions that they are not expressing to you, that they probably should be. This person is, oh my goodness, going through a lot, but they've put you through hell as well. A lot of uncertainty here. Oh my goodness. Yep. Wow. All right. So this is for those of you that may be in some type of separation. This could have been a situationship, a relationship, something that just didn't work out, or you were just in limbo right now. There's a bit of ghosting. There's a lack of communication. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to just go through the cards first. So the first card we have here is healing. Then we have awakening, betrayal, crisis, illusion, selfhood, embracing the shadow, nourishment, and victim under the bottom of the deck. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, right now I have kept my distance from you because I am trying to heal. Yes, I have hurt you, but it is me who also now has to think long and hard about all of the things that I've done, the way I've done them, why I did what I did. Right now, I have isolated myself. I need to keep myself away from the world because the world distracts me. And I can only focus on a few things if I am left alone. I want to reevaluate my situation with you. I want to look into certain things that I did that were very wrong. Why did I do them? Was there any reason? What could I do? And what can I do to fix the situation now? I do this because after all of this thinking, this contemplating, I've had an awakening moment. This is almost like a spiritual awakening. But in general, I have had an awakening moment. Now I see things from your perspective. Now I see things from your eyes. I did not before. I am now realizing things that I should have realized before, but I just never did. What I have awakened to is the fact that I truly have betrayed you. This connection now has a sense of betrayal. I feel that a few things you have done have not been so good towards me. But I feel that in this connection, the main problem is betrayal. I have behaved and acted in a way that was very unlike the usual me. You thought you knew me, but you never really knew me at all. There is a lack of trust and a lack of faith. Because of this now, I do feel very overwhelmed. Certain feelings and emotions in my heart and mind I want to sort out, but I am unable to sort them out. There are many things that have happened, many things that are still happening. There's a lot of mental anguish, frustration, and impatience. Many things I have gone through, many things I am going through. It's hard for me to change. Because I am so overwhelmed by this betrayal, I have to say I do feel embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I am ashamed of what I have done to you and to us. Energetically, and even in the proper 3D. I now hide behind a veil, behind a false mask. I don't reveal what it is that's in my heart. I'm not telling you. But I put on a false mask. I pretend as if everything is okay. But under the surface, a lot is very negative. There's a crisis. I hide the fact that there's a lot of mental anguish. And part of the fact that I feel embarrassed is because I see you now moving on. You are somebody who is thriving. You're independent. You're vibrant. You're very much attractive right now, and you're attracting a lot of other people. And that intimidates me, and that also embarrasses me. I see that you are no longer dependent on me, materialistically or even emotionally. You've pulled away, and I know that I am the one who made you into what you are now. This is why you are the way you are, because I pushed you away. Indirectly. My actions were not good, and this is the result. There is a part of me that is quite selfish. There's a part of me that I wanted you to embrace. You did not, and you could not. There is a shadow side to me. Dark, and some may even call this a bit sinister. But I wanted you to take me as I am and to embrace everything about me. I have been, and I may have been compulsive, impulsive, and aggressive in certain situations. But even though I've hurt you in certain ways, I still feel that it's important that this awkwardness between us that exists, that this feeling of being uncomfortable be put to rest. I also feel that you are the complete package. Spiritually, emotionally, and physically, I now know that you have all of those qualities that I've always wanted. This is why this haunts me, because I have to heal from what I've done to yourself and what I've done to myself. I actually done to you and done to myself. I've actually metaphorically shot myself in the foot. By hurting you, I've hurt myself. This is something that I realize now, but it has taken a long time for me to realize this. Overall, I know that in this connection there is a sense of victimization. Someone feels victimized. I not so much, but I know you do. I took you for granted. I took advantage. I overindulged. You may even feel that I sexually, emotionally, psychologically manipulated you. And I know that this is something that's so strong in your heart and in your mind right now. That this is what I do, that this is who I am. But am I this really? This is why I've taken a step back, not only from you, but from the rest of the world as well. I want to be in isolation, and I want to think about my actions. I want to think about the things that I've done and the reasons why I did it. After I heal, one day I will be wiser. But for now, I need to keep my distance, to think about things, to contemplate things. Aquarius, that was deep. Holy smokes. You people have been through a lot. Yes. I mean, the fact that this person is feeling the impact of what they did to you, I mean, that means you guys have been through a lot. Because this person realizes they've done so much bad. Oh my goodness. Of course, some of you may feel that this is reversed, and it may be, yes. But the majority of you, this is what this other person is feeling. They've put you through a lot. Some of you have felt victimized. You know, betraying you, using you, manipulating you. That's wrong. That's so wrong. But it appears that once upon a time, this person may not have had a conscience. Now they do. Now they're trying to keep their distance. They're trying to understand who they really are. Why do they act like this? What's wrong with them? Like, is there something wrong with them? And the thing is, it's not exactly that something wrong with someone. Someone always does something for a reason. There's always a reason. Always. Reason could be good, could be bad, could be any type of reason for why they do this. It doesn't mean that it's right why they do it. But it's important to understand the reason behind why someone's acting the way that they are in order to find a solution to the problem. Here I have the Lover's Path Tarot. Let's have a look at something that's happened in the past that may have caused this particular issue in the first place. Ace of Arrows came up. Okay. And we have the 8 of Arrows. Ooh. Okay. So these are certain reasons why this person behaved the way that they did. But this is before things went downhill for the both of you, or where there was a sense of separation. So, first of all, Aquarius, the time when you had met this individual, they were not wise. There was a lack of wisdom. There was a lack of understanding and a lack of intelligence when it came to matters of the heart. They needed self-thought. They had to think about things. They just rushed into everything. They wanted to reject their own personal power, and they were wanting to blame others for certain things that they just didn't understand. There was a lot of confusion. All right. So, Aquarius, when you guys got into this connection, you might have known what your storyline, what your aim, what your goal and ambition was. This person did not know that. They may have acted like they did, but they actually didn't know what they wanted out of life. They didn't even know what love was. This was the problem. You know what love is. This person doesn't know. Here we have 8 of Arrows. And the reason why they might not know is because they haven't gone through it in their life yet. Not yet. And this does seem like for a different group of you, because this is not resonating for some of the previous readings that I've done. This almost seems as if a new realization has occurred in this connection. Here we have the 8 of Arrows. Oh my goodness. You remember I said the card victim was there. Well, this card also talks about victimization. This card talks about depression, entrapment, and victimization. This individual was entrapped by emotions and sorrow. They had the inability to move, and they were feeling victimized. There was a sense of extreme sorrow. However, things may not have been as bad as they seemed. There was obsession with personal problems to the detriment of others. Problems that may have come from within and a sense of narcissism. So remember the healing card, looking within, trying to find out, why do I do what I do? This is exactly what it says here, problems that may come from within. Aquarius, you were dealing with somebody that had a lot of issues, emotional issues, that they didn't really tell you about. And there were things that they could not share with you out of maybe ego, pride, maybe just embarrassment. They didn't want to tell you and to show you how it is that they feel when it comes to relationships. This is why they kept quiet, and this is why they are now reflecting on the inside. There's that song, right? It's a very old song. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. It's a beautiful song. I love that song. That is something here that is playing in the heart of this person. I want to know what love is. This person just never has had the chance to actually realize or experience that. They can only love someone else if they love themselves and if they know what love is. Maybe they've had a bad, sad background, family life, social life. Something has happened that has muted and closed the door on the emotions. And this is why this person needs to heal. That is why they are healing. They are on the right track. Yep. Wow. Oh. Oh. 5 of Wands. Very interesting. People. So because this individual, Aquarius, this is any intentions, any plans, any actions that this person is going to take. Okay, and you just flew here. This person, because they don't have a lot of experience, they are asking others for help. And also, if they're not asking others for help, they may be in a situation where other people are forcefully giving their opinion because they know that this person is inexperienced when it comes to matters of the heart. Sometimes these suggestions may not be so good. 4 of Wands, they do want to be with you. They do have this good feeling that they want to have a long-term committed relationship. They see a future with you. In their heart, they really do want to build something with you. You have a really strong card here, the Lovers, and you have Justice. So some of you, not all of you, oh my goodness, I haven't seen this card in a while. 2 of Cups, yay! 2 things here. Either this person is in a third-party situation, either with a person, or maybe they're just busy with work or with issues, with problems, financial health problems. It could be any type of problem. But they need to make a choice so that they can let go of certain things and come to you the way that they're supposed to if they want to be emotionally happy. What they truly want is to make that choice. And the Justice card. Yes, they want to make things right again because they knew that what they did was wrong. Aquarius, this person now feels that in the past, they were taking advantage of you. They realized this. And it was always you just giving, giving, giving. They were just taking, taking, taking. And that is where the problem lies. They now realize that this was all wrong. And they want to have a better connection with you, where there's an equal give and take in this connection. And my goodness, look, 2 of Cups under the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Thank God for that. Love that. Eventually, this person will know what love is. And you have taught them what this is. This individual is going to reach out to you at some point in the future. Yes, they are. Whether this is a few months, whether this is a few years. I don't know when, people, but I see that in the future this is going to happen. 2 of Cups is a beautiful card. This talks about forgiveness, exchange of love, exchange of forgiveness. Let's be together. I want to tell you how I feel. Can we go out? Can we be friends? Can we be lovers? There is this action that is going to take place where the both of you are going to come together energetically, emotionally. Here we have emotions. But Aquarius, this can actually only happen if you start to keep your distance. Because this person is trying to heal, let them heal. Often the next card after healing I have seen is wisdom. So after they get wisdom, that's when they're going to turn around and come towards you and try to be the better version of themselves, where they have finally realized what love is. Oh, thank goodness. I love that. This is really nice. It's going to take them some time to go through this, to realize, to do their research through people, but they're eventually going to want to make things right with you. And yes, they are going to reach out to you. So do I see action here, Aquarius? Yes, I do. Very much so. Now, this doesn't have to be years, like I mentioned, because it is a weekly, bi-weekly reading. So I do see this in the future. It doesn't have to be absolute years. But for myself, personally, I did my own readings for myself back in the day. And it literally took 3 years for one particular individual. So, you know, things do change, right? And it really does depend on your circumstances. So that's why I don't really resonate sometimes when a particular number comes out. Not all the time. We have here Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right. First card, the strongest. These messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So we do have that there are going to be big happy changes in the future. Your spirit and your soul is going to be quite happy, actually, very content. There is something better than what you are in right now. The situation that you're in right now, there's going to be something better than that in the future. They are saying meditation brings answers. Meditation brings answers is literally, this is funny, one card after the other, is literally you praying. This is you. This is a Christ consciousness. This is actually Jesus right here. Behind Jesus is the light of his Father, the Almighty God, that is Jehovah. He has many other names. Not many, but a few other names. So here it talks about meditation. This is simply you praying to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to Jehovah. From there, in your mind's eye, you can call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Ask your angels. Call upon them and tell them about your problem. There's no need to repeat things, okay? Just tell them about your problem. Ask them how you can do this. Give you some signs. Give you some words of advice, and you actually will get some intuitive messages. In the few days, or even sometimes immediately, you might hear your own intuition speaking to you. Sometimes you can also hear a voice or two in your head, but you will know if this is you or if this is someone else. Be assertive. Eventually, yes, Aquarius, you are going to have that Two of Cups, okay? Remember to be assertive. Let this person know what you are comfortable with, what your boundaries are, and what you're not comfortable with. You have to do that. Otherwise, you may repeat certain things, or this individual may repeat certain things, and it's a little bit haunting. It's difficult to get over certain things that have happened. Yes, there is going to be forgiveness. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that's exactly it. There's going to be forgiveness here. Very nice card. Here it does talk about the both of you coming together in a sense where there's going to be better understanding, a lot of commitment, there's going to be love. Now, under the bottom of the deck, the angels are saying here, choose a new direction. This, for me, talks about choosing a different approach to the situation. So if you have always tried to contact them, stop contacting them. If you are the one who initiates something, let's not do that. It's basically you choosing a new direction. So the destination is still the same. However, the road and the route, the path, is going to be different. So if you've been repeating something in this connection and you know it's not getting anywhere, try to take that away. Try to change that up a bit. Mostly I've seen if you just let go and stop contacting the individual, then they kind of get in line and then they miss you and then they want to come back into your life because of that. So definitely choose a new direction. This is also you just choosing a new direction and focusing on yourself. For now, just focus on yourself. There's many things we can learn within ourselves about us. Eventually, yes, this person is going to reach out to you. There's no doubt about that. You had some really good cards there. Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you all with some clarity and some guidance. Let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated with you. For some of you, it might possibly be a third-party connection. This doesn't have to be an individual particularly. It could be them working or other commitments. So do keep that in mind. However, they're going to try to make that choice. When they do, it does appear that they are giving their heart to you. And there is a sense of forgiveness in this connection. Somebody's going to say sorry. Somebody's going to forgive the other. All right. I will see you all again. Take care and stay safe. And thank you once again for viewing. All right then. Bye now.